Today was the day. Massachusetts has lifted almost all coronavirus restrictions and begun the process of fully reopening. The statewide mask mandate has expired. Sports and performance venues can fully open as the Garden was nearly full tonight. There are no more restrictions on youth and amateur sports either. But businesses and organizations can still set their own rules. WBZ's Juli McDonald was out in Boston tonight, where many folks were feeling like they've been sprung from the COVID cage.
Certainly a special weekend across the city after a devastating, isolating, challenging year plus. Crowds with and without masks on are ready for a bright summer.
Cheers to a new chapter. Massachusetts is back in business Saturday. The state's COVID restrictions have officially been lifted, and Boston is ready to celebrate.
Last night at midnight, everything went back to old Lucky's. It was fantastic. People were dancing, having a good time, and the whole place went crazy. They just threw their hands up in the air. Everyone was cheering.
And all of a sudden today, you walk in with no mask. You can meet new people. It's so much, psychologically, it's so much healthier.
There are lines again and photos without masks. You don't have to look far, though, to still find a face covering.
We've had about a 50-50 split so far. Some people walking in with masks and they feel they want to wear them and they do. And some people are completely maskless and they're fine with it.
It feels weird. I feel like I'm going to need to transition in and see what other people are doing and kind of go with it that way.
I asked Siri earlier, I said, how many days since March 18th? And she said 437 days that it's been since we've been open. That's nuts.
Nightclubs are finally turning up the music.
What we provide is an environment to get away from reality, and I think that's what we're missing, and it's going to be great that people get to come back and just get away from what we've been dealing with.
Now, if only Mother Nature had cooperated.
It would have been nice if it was a little bit sunny, but it forces you to get creative, come up with plans, and make the most of it. We're heading in the right direction.
Now, the theme across the board is short staffing. While businesses are delighted to be fully back open again, many are scrambling to find great workers to accommodate the crowds. In Boston, Juli McDonald, WBZ News.
Juli, thanks. There are some situations where masks are still required no matter what. That includes ride shares at airports and on planes and on public transportation, including ferries and the MBTA. They are also still required in all health care facilities and congregate care settings.